Of Birmingham, we are here live and ready for our next game here on the Bravo station. Of course, Reckless versus Echo Fox is kicking off London Docks Hardpoint. My name is Bryce. Joining me for this one, Chris Tunn.
Ah, yeah, the British duo on the Bravo stream. We love to see it. Bryce put into this one. Reckless against Echo Fox. We've just seen Reckless 2 games in a row on Bravo, actually. Taking down United, taking down TK. So, 2 big scalps in their back pocket now. Can they take Echo Fox? You would argue Echo Fox isn't as tough a game as one of them two.
Yeah, these two actually seem kind of equally matched when you get down to it now. The amount of teams they've taken out, the run they're actually ended up making, kind of means that we should have a very close game between them. I'm still going to lean towards Echo Fox, though. I don't know why, I've just got a good feeling.
Okay, well, after seeing Reckless and how well they've been playing, I'm going to go with them. So we'll fight each other for whoever wins. I am confident in my own abilities.
Yeah. If I was Reckless, I'd be very disappointed with your choice of champion. But let's watch as they get into P2.
Well, the rotation is good from Reckless. They're not going to be there, but Echo Fox are in control of Main Street itself. Reckless have got the side that they do want, but Assault & Co holding this down, and that's a streak coming in for Percento already, and they really want to try and get away with this one if they can, and Echo Fox getting all the kills down. They have to be careful. They may actually not be able to push in. They do just about survive the artillery strike, so Nagafit setting up inside. Percento at the back there does get taken down by Decimate. Back and forth we go, but ultimately it is going to be Echo Fox getting the majority of the time.
All right, here we go. Trying to push once again. Reckless looking for that kill. Ferocity's trying to make the 2-piece, not quite able to here. And this is going to be a scenario where you give it up, you rotate, you get inside 10.
Assault going to pick up that final bit of scrap. Apologies about the colours. Red and orange may have not been the wisest of choices.
I wouldn't mind kind of watching. Yeah, this is where we need to be. Back into 10. Blaze looking for one, picks it up as well. Just trying to stay alive. Heavily shook up here. But does stay alive, gets that 100-point capture as well. If he gets this, not going to be quite able to. Just going to stay alive, actually, waiting for his teammates to back him up.
He's done very, very well. Picked up a couple of kills and gets the 100-point capture as well. So only about 175 of streaks, and Assault takes him off the head glitch there. That could be a big kill for Echo Fox, who are still in the lead. Percento still with the streaks as well. Ferro's going to get 2 kills in the mid-map. Blast and Ricky doing work around Doc's warehouse as well. They should be able to pick up the majority of this next 30 seconds. It could be within a chance of tying this game up.
Wouldn't surprise me to see maybe one person trying to just hold that lower Docks now, make sure they don't come through the side. And they've got the back as well. All good spawns here for Echo Fox. Maybe we're going to try and take away 15 seconds here. They are going to, or at least contest. They have the spawns as well for Barrel, so everything right now is good for Echo Fox. Just keep doing what you're doing. You've got the right spawns. They're now setting up for Barrels completely. And what, 3-second challenge? They kind of had to go that way anyway.
I think the thing is with Barrels on the rotation at Doc's warehouse. Warehouse is one of those ones, if you've got the spawns for Barrels, you can really push it, and if you do push that, it spawns Reckless out way back to Useless or Crane. So there's no bad reason to go for it. It's always a win-win situation. If you lose it, then yeah, okay, well, fair enough, you've lost the time, but you still have the spawns for Barrels. You've got nothing to lose, but I say that Reckless punch shot through, and it's an easy break. 30 seconds left to Barrel, and they're about to tie this game up.
Yeah, they know as well. That's the worst possible spawn for Echo Fox. They can't even really come back and challenge because they know you have to rotate for Crane about now. And it looks like we're going to see Percento try and do something here, but not anything. Didn't want to get those back spawns, so he died. Now they're going to rotate.
Oh, that's Pharaoh, and the rotation does come in from Echo Fox. The final 15 looking like it's going to go over towards Reckless, who still got the spawn there. A couple of members have actually moved over. Ricky and Decimate trying to do their best here. They probably will go down. Decimate actually going to be the first one to Crane. Can he hold it down for his team here? Shot's going to go in. He's got a lot to do. He's going to get taken down with Echo Fox in control. The
biggest problem there for Decimate was he didn't get the spawn. However, it does look like he just spawned up, and they're starting to swing this around. Look, here comes the fire push. They're all coming in. They actually end up taking down Percento, gain control of fire, and this is exactly where they want to be. Turns out, Decimate's push ended up giving them just enough to start swinging those spawns around.
And if they can push out water, if they get another round of kills here, they can get them spawning at Useless. Watch the cut from Fire, and it could be really good stuff from Reckless, who are still in control. Now Echo Fox trying to push through Fire rather than Water's side. Blast is at the back trying to hold it down, and now we got Reckless spawning up at Useless as well, but it's only going to be Blast momentarily trying to survive. Nagafin hits Tucker in the head with a grenade. He must have been a whisper away from death as Echo Fox trying to get in there, but Reckless hold this from the majority of the time. And Echo Fox, ever since Main Street, have not really picked up too many points, maybe 20 or so, and Reckless, it's all been about them. Echo Fox eventually break through, but with only 5 seconds left to Crane. Reckless have a good first rotation.
Yeah, they're going to have to split here. It looks like it's going to be Ferocity. He's going to try and push towards Barrel. Realistically, they're going to try and get out of this and then swarm towards lower street and push back up. But right now, no control for the guys on a Reckless at all. Echo Fox have mid-statue. I wonder how long that is going to be the case.
Assault slowing this one down, and it's just waiting for the collapse from Reckless, and it's not well coordinated at all. All the kills coming for Echo Fox, and they're very, very close to tying this one up once again. Backwards and forwards here, Bryce.
It is. Now, the next 15 seconds on this hill turn is very, very crucial. Simple reason being, if Echo Fox continue doing what they're doing, they're going to start backing off, start going for that next spawn, and they're going to lock it down. Is exactly what you've just seen there. Vicento's trying to push out as well. He's got green truck. You can see the members of Reckless now flooding across. They're trying to get through the middle, trying to make a push here. They know they don't have the spawn they actually want, and they're trying to hold the hill. Now, the great thing about this is if you hold that hill well enough, you can actually start pushing them out towards lower dock. And even though they're going to come behind, it's actually quite a fast spawn out. You can see it just happen there.
Yeah, it's going to be Decimate and Blast having to push all the way around. Nagafen does get a fighter pilot. Ferro is going to take him down, but that is definitely going to be useful throughout the rest of the game. A very close one at that, and Assault's going to get 3, and Nagafen, if anything, is probably wasted that streak. Assault does get all 4, but then the streak comes in, and it amounts to nothing. So yeah, great that Assault makes those kills, but you could have saved that streak for a later moment.
Assault managed to get 4. I wonder if he got streaks off of that as well. That was at least 4. I don't know if he got any more earlier on, but doing very well for himself. Stick there coming in from Blaze into Nagafen. And now it looks like eventually Echo Fox are getting control after that fall down, still being heavily contested by Reckless. And you next see Aqua spawns up, and he's going to cut out of here with 26 seconds left to go. He said, you know what, by the time I get there, it's going to be pointless.
Just absolute carnage over towards Main Street, and Echo Fox definitely the benefactory team on that one. Getting the majority of the time there, and the rotation is in favour. I would love it if we could go with Aqua. I'm not too sure if our observer can actually hear us, but the rest of the Echo Fox teams follow suit as he picks up 2. Vicento takes down Decimate as well, and suddenly it's up to Ferocity to try and break through. He gets taken down as well, so a perfect rotation from Echo Fox from Main Street all the way around the warehouse, and the hold from Main Street as well. It's just looking so good for them so far. About to break the 160 mark, and they do. And they've got a solid hold on warehouse now.
And this is Echo Fox's opportunity to really lengthen this lead. They can get up past 200 points here on this hill. If they can hold it, another big kill coming in from Aqua as the bodies start to flow in, but it is going to be Reckless to eventually wrest control away. And you can see Nagafen, he's holding statue right now. He doesn't want to overcommit. His teammates aren't there. They're also going to be wary of the fact that barrel spawn is coming up soon, and they want that hill, and they want to control it. Right now they have it, and it looks like they're oh no, they spawned out. Okay. This is what I was worried about.
So Nagafen can't push now. He has to stay back, and there you go. I mean, that was it. They overcommitted maybe a little bit. One of those things for Warehouse, if you push it a little bit too hard, obviously the spawns can switch, and they do so there momentarily. Nagafen's still at the back, just trying to stay alive and trying to develop some sort of pitch with the rest of his team. Vicento pushes in there. The rest of Echo Fox not able to do a lot. It is actually just going to be down to Blast at the back who gets taken down. Good rotation in the end by Echo Fox.
Yeah, Nagafen staying alive there worked wonders for him. Allowed his team to come back in. You guys see Reckless reacting to it. They knew somebody was down there, that lower dock side, simply because of the way they were spawning. And it turns out there was somebody. It was Nagafen. They lose the spawns.
On board with the Soldiers. Reckless do break through. Echo Fox 5 away from breaking the 200 point mark. Reckless in control of this barrels though, and keeping Echo Fox at bay here in the mid-map rookie. The thing is for Reckless that the streaks are going to come in from Vicento every single time they've got close. They get cut down, and Echo Fox are going to be able to get a hold of it. Reckless still spawning at the back though, so they're going to keep battling for it. You can see one spawn out from Ferro. If Reckless can hold this final few bits of scrap, it's a good return. It's going to be about 170 by the time they get around to Crane. They've got members pushing through fire as well. Ferocities could cause some problems here.
Well, here we go. That's right around the Crane. Echo Fox in control. We're starting to move into the dying seconds of this hard point. Echo Fox can win it here, but it would have to be a nigh-on flawless hold. Can they do it? Here come Reckless. Now starting to up the tempo. Ferocity's trying to come around the back, and they're trying to hold down fire as well. I don't think he knows his teammates in a serious amount of trouble. Ferocity's has got through. They have the spawns. They've managed to push them all the way back to lower docks. They aren't going to go down yet. They are going to survive for another rotation.
They need to hold mid-map, and they're able to do so. Ricky's there to cause problems. Aqua with the SMG gets one. Ferocity gets another, and Nagafen as well. And Assault trying to do something here. Does get the grenade kill, but Reckless still momentarily in control. Blast just trying to stay alive. Isn't able to do so. Echo Fox trying to punch through the front door here, and Decimate has some defensive work to do. They're going to be able to break it, and Reckless is still spawning up useless, so these final 10 seconds will be fought for. But as we move into the third rotation. Echo Fox with about a 30-point lead, and they're only around 30 points away from winning it as well, Bryce.
They are, but it is still a close game here. It's only going to take Reckless to have a few good holds to bring this one back in. Echo Fox to try and deny them every single second of that, though. And you can see he's playing, he's just playing for his life. Viceno pops in and out, and just pops them completely. Here come the streaks as well. Fighter pilot coming in. It looks like he wants to end this on mid wheel as well. Takes down Blast and lower. Sees one green truck, ends up taking him down as well. And it looks like it should be almost game over. It's going to be so difficult. Incoming glide bomb through the roof. Doesn't get anybody.
The rest of his teammates are cleaning up the kills where they need to. Viceno doesn't quite get the last, but 5 seconds to go. Reckless spawn out. Echo Fox take on number 1.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. I hate it when that happens. Every time you end the map, they just do that. But yeah, for me, Echo Fox just completely outslayed them. I was looking towards the scoreboard, and we'll see it at the end as well. Phenomenal slaying performance out of at least 3 members of Echo Fox, just making it so difficult for Reckless to do anything there.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for me in this one, realistically, is just the fact that Reckless had these opportunities, but Echo Fox just seemed to be able to kind of nail the rotations, or if they didn't get the rotation, then they make sure they broke in really efficiently.
And another thing to note as well, you know, Reckless were getting close to streaks on a couple of occasions where it was like 1 kill away, and each time they would get shut down. If they get that, that might swing the game back and forth. You know, you get those streaks start to snowball a little bit. That could have changed the game. Reckless not able to make those final clutch kills, which ultimately could have made the decider. We've seen the streaks work so well for Echo Fox. They got them early on as well, and they just rolled on from that. Really good performance from them in map number 1.
Yeah, I think so, and you got to wonder now, can Reckless start coming back? You got to remember they've also had a long time in that loser bracket, fighting their way through. Just how far can Reckless go? Big scouts already to their name, but will Echo Fox be another one?
Potentially. I mean, what we've seen from Reckless so far that's been so impressive about them is their S&D. You know, going into this next map, which I got told and completely forgot.
It's Docs twice, I believe.
Docs, is it? Okay, yeah, it was Docs,
Flak. Docs, Flak.
Yeah. Which is
Valkyrie, Sainte Marie de Mont.
Okay. Was that last 2 maps definite? Or
that is a Bryce guarantee.
A Bryce guarantee.
Bryce guarantee.
Well, I don't know.
That means it's about 70% right.
Well, if those are the maps. Okay, so I haven't seen them on S&D on London Docks yet, but every other map we've seen them blowing teams out of the water. They blew TK on Ardennes 6-1 and then 6-0 on Sainte Marie last map, so looking strong in this game type. I expect them to bounce back here.
Yeah, well, I could see it as well. I think that's where a lot of these teams are surprising teams this weekend, is the Search and Destroy. We've seen it on main stage about a dozen times where a team narrowly loses the hard point and then goes to blow somebody out in the S&D. So could be very well be exactly how it happens here as well. So I don't know. For me, I'm going to stick with Echo Fox.
Okay, I'm going to go with Reckless.
I'm going to go with a 3-0 now. I'm going to double down on my initial bet of Echo Fox and say 3-0.
No, I don't see. I see Reckless still taking this map. I'm going to disagree with you, Bryce.
All right. Well, you picked Reckless in the last map, so.
Yeah, well, I picked Reckless for the series, maybe. I don't know. Did I?
Yeah, you did.
For the series.
You took him for the series.
For the series, that's fine. I'm still in.
No, doubling down. Echo Fox 3-0. 7-0. We're going to go play best of 11s.
Okay. You remember we used to do that for the finals instead of doing the double best out of 5s? We used to like best out of 11. Yeah. Like in other games, you can get away with it, but some of the maps can last a long time.
They can.
Long series.
Well, people don't realise it's like hardpoint used to take on average about 10 minutes. It's actually gone up slightly because of the new rules.
Yeah.
Capture the flag is obviously 10 minutes, and counting overtime.
Overtime now as well.
S&Ds actually take on average about 20 minutes.
Yeah, S&Ds are really long, abnormally long. Sometimes you think they get over quickly. They can be quick, but most of the time now, you know, teams are waiting until the final 30 seconds to do things. Rushing isn't necessarily as prevailing on this map. You know, pros are more aware of what goes on, but moving into this one, it is going to be Search and Destroy on Docks. Assault opens things up for Echo Fox. Blast 1 and 2, snapping on 2 players. Aqua and Assault go down. Reckless in control of this round.
That was what a lot of people call the snapper.
Snappity snap.
Absolutely beamed them. Right now, if you're Echo Fox, you're kind of like, well, we're not sure where to go now. We certainly don't want to run into him around B bomb site, and they're actually splitting up. Viceno and Nagafen probably just looking for individual picks.
Well, they're trying. If they can't get one, then
made a good play.
He has done, and if he can survive as well, then it's good enough. They are hunting though. Decimator is going to catch him with his pants down there, and Viceno left in a 1 versus 2. Not the worst position to be in, and he has the bomb. So, count your chickens and just see where he can go with it.
Well, can he get to lower docks? This is the question. We know Blast is up there. He's seen him as well. Oh, he's been peaked.
No, he's
and
in trouble.
He's missed everything. That is not a single bullet connected.
No, and every one of Blast's did.
Yeah.
Had a good round there, Blast. That's 3 kills without answer straight away, so that's going to be a worry now for Echo Fox if he can get streaks, which, you know, take a bomb plant and a couple of kills still, but halfway there. So it'll be worth keeping an eye on that as we go into round number 2. Reckless, 1 to the good.
All right, here we go. Back onto the attack now. And it will be Reckless who will be the aggressive team. Let's see how they end up playing this one as well. I wonder if they're going to start playing a little bit more aggressive. I mean, Blast just got 3 kills there, and you see they're already going for that B-bomb site. So we jump on board with Assault, looking at smoke.
Moving around to Blast on the attacking round. 300 points, so 100 points to kill, 150 for the bomb plant. Doesn't take too much mathematician to help us out here, as that bomb is going to go down, get himself ever closer. Now in a 3 versus 3 though. Echo Fox, still possible. It's not the hardest one to retake here, B. You know, there's plenty of angles you can push from. It's just about coordinating together, and it's going to be about Vicento pushing around from behind. Actually, it's going to cut back to gate. So let's see if Echo Fox can collapse on here.
Well, here we go. They've just peeked the bomb there, so they know they've got another 7.5 seconds before anything has to happen. And Blast again takes another scalp straight off, and Nagafen stretches it round.
I like this. I like this play.
I was trying to cover him as well. Is he going to get it? No, they're both going to hit him at the same time. Crossfire, good night.
Good stuff by Reckless. I want to know, did Blast survive that? Assault goes down.
I don't think he did. I think he was the first trade.
Yeah, he was. So he goes down. So even though they do lose the round, an important kill for Echo Fox there.
Yeah. I mean, I like the tactic, in fairness. There's been a long time since we've seen the old plant stand and cover me.
Well, we seen, I don't know if you caught the end of it, where GGA Purple.
I did catch the end of it. Let's not talk about that. It's hard to remember.
Yeah, poor Marky.
Yeah, that was it was on late last night, and possibly one of the biggest chokes I've ever seen.
Just misplays, wasn't it? Unfortunately, yeah. Anyway, we'll leave it for now as we get back into this one. Assault with another first blood for Echo Fox. I do believe they've had a couple actually. And moving into it, the trades come in and just about go in Echo Fox's favour. Ricky and Blast left alive, and this should surely be.
Oh, he's in such a bad position
on the board for Echo Fox as they get their round 2-1 now.
Oh, it's not even cover, is it? It's Ricky just in the corner where they all know he's there.
Help me. Well, you get the round, and well deserved. I like that from Echo Fox. They got control of mid-map and just work from there. As soon as they get that first initial kill, it's always hard to push towards A, and just work the numbers. And Reckless don't get away with it this time. 2-1 now. And that's the first time they've dropped around in 2 S&D maps.
Okay. Interesting statistic.
Plucking them out of the air.
All right, let's have a little look then as we go onto the attack with Reckless this time around. And we're on board with Decimate. Probably going to dip towards Little if he can get there again. Made a great play of it last time, getting all the way out the boxes, but no. Don't seem confident.
Passively. Playing passive right now. It's a struggle to decide whether it's passive or tentative. You know, it's one of those things where, okay, yeah, we are going to sit back and just wait and see what happens, or are we sitting back because we don't know what to do? Nagafen with a nice angle. He's just going to graze Ricky's shoulder and just about surviving, expecting to push. Probably needs some help as he is going to get pushed, and he's going to have to hit a pretty sweet shot onto Ferro, who's on his right-hand side. Is going to have to back off. He does have help from his teammates now. This bomb is going down. Blast is going to get the plant, and it's going to have to be a retake from Naga and the rest of the Echo Fox team here.
Okay, Nagafen trying to make the play, not quite able to either though. Vicento's down to 1 versus he's down. And was that Blast with a 3?
2 at least. I don't know if he got third. Oh no, he gets a 3. 1, 2.
Wow.
And lines the third up. Blast having a fantastic S&D, and
he's beaming.
Yeah, to be honest, he was in the last series as well. Having a very, very good game here once again. Puts Reckless up now 3-1.
I think realistically, you got to remember that they're up 3-1. Only 2 of their teammates actually have kills.
Yeah, it's the Decimate and Blast show right now.
That's just a weird scoreline.
It is, isn't it? It's very strange.
4 rounds in, only 2 of your team have got kills, but you're winning.
And by 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Well, seems as Echo Fox are going to fancy an A push here. If we could go with the actual bomb carrier on the attacking team, that would be sensational.
I swear, if this somehow sticks, Reckless win this game with 2 of their teammates on 0 kills.
I'll never cast another series of cards if that happens.
Come on, don't get any kills.
Decimate hunting for more though. Ah, there we go. I'm saved. Ricky gets a kill on the board, but 3 versus 2 now, and how the hell have Reckless been able to get a hold of that bomb site that easily there? They did it very well, and Decimate breaking through was good, but a 4 versus 3 situation, and somehow you only get 1 as the other team get 4, and another round on the board. Reckless looking solid in this search and destroy right now.
Oh yeah, this is completely their game mode. They look like a stronger team. It almost looks like a separate tier at points.
Well, moving into round 6. Let's see. Still though, I mean, Ricky, yeah, he picks up 2 kills in that round, but the other 2 going over towards Decimate, who now has 8, Blast has 7. And a B push looking more likely, and again, Reckless just putting their feelers out. If anything, you know, they're just trying to figure out where Echo Fox are, and Decimate taking a couple of bullets, but survives, and Blast moves his crosshairs away just at the wrong time. Aqua might catch him, survives, still on 7 and 3. Ferocity's getting amongst it now, taking down Assault. So 4 versus 3 in favor of Reckless.
Trying to make this work, and he managed to just pick one off of the window. Trying to hold them off though, but they're going to start double peeking him. He's going to be in trouble. It does end up going down as well. Now they're rushing through. It's only going to be Aqua left, and he's been seen, and he's been shot, and he's somehow got away.
If Decimate got that kill, he would have literally been 5 points away from full streaks.
Don't feel less confident about this 3-0.
Yeah, I did tell you. I said they're looking pretty good in the S&D. They're helping me out here.
Considerably less confident.
Yeah.
Like a lot less confident.
The thing is, if they can just snatch a respawn game mode, they're looking good for series. That's the thing, because their S&D is looking outstanding right now.
Frosty's also picked up 3 kills in that last round. What a way to come off your donut, right?
Yep. That was a fantastic round, and Echo Fox is staring down the barrel right now.
Oh my goodness, they almost took a player straight off the rip here.
Look at the setup. They're just taking mid-map control. If they can get control of that, they can move where they want. Decimate gets another. Now Facendo and his teammates in a 3 versus 4 against Reckless, who have got 5 rounds. You've got 1. Ferocities gets another, and this is looking like a classic Reckless search and destroy. The thing is, it's not even close. It's not even close, any of the S&Ds. The first one against TK was 6-1. The second was 6-0. Reckless are about to take another S&D without dropping any more than 1 round.
This isn't even close. This
yeah,
isn't even
exactly.
fair.
Their S&Ds are flawless. 1-1.
I don't even know what to say about that. Like, that wasn't even hard.
No, it wasn't. That's the thing. They're playing very good S&D. Very, very good.
Yeah, I mean, when you've got, you know, the enemy team has got players that are making kills, and you're letting 2 players kill all of you,
and you're still 3-1 down.
Yeah, like it just shouldn't be happening. Like, I don't know what Echo Fox could possibly do against that kind of pressure. Blast was going mental. Like, there was no 2 ways around it, right? Blast was absolutely destroying. I don't think I've seen shots that crispy in quite a while.
Yeah, I mean, the first 2 kills just set the tone for the rest of the map as well. They did very, very well in that first initial round, and then they just did everything right. That was the thing. Yeah, they lose 1 round, so what? We won 6 others. Fantastic work from Reckless in the search and destroy once again. The people have got to be worried about them, man, because as I said, if they can take a respawn off anybody, the other 2 S&Ds is all they need to win. If they keep playing like that, who's going to beat them in S&D at this moment in time?
Well, I don't think anybody really could, to be fair. Like, right now, that's kind of not fair.
Yeah, it's the game.
Maybe some of the elite level teams here, like some of the winner brackets, like that's where.
Don't get me wrong. Yeah, they haven't played against anybody who was coming in the winners bracket out of. Well, okay, sorry, that's a lie. Yes, they have. But you know, against your Optics, you know, your Splices, Luminosity, Rise, teams like that. When they go up against them, that's when it is a real test. But currently, these, you know, top 8, 12 bubble teams. I say bubble teams. United lose, TK lost. I mean, they did the same to those guys. It's hard because Reckless are looking so strong in S&Ds right now. Teams need to start 3-0ing them, or 3-1ing them.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, don't let it go to the last map as you're in trouble.
Yeah, I think so. Now we're going into the CTF. It is going to be Flak Tower, so let's see if it can try and swing around. Here's the great thing I think about Reckless, being honest. The hardpoint wasn't even that far away. Like, they clearly have the chops to start taking these teams down. The S&D is really that strong. yeah, you might make a case for them to go quite a lot further in this tournament.
They lost a pretty close TK game. CTF Flag Tower was the same map. It was fairly close. It was backwards and forwards. I think they were 1-up at half time and lost 3-1. I think TK just got streaks and walked away with it from that point. So not out of the question that they win this one. TK, a very strong team, of course. I mean, Kenny was frying in that series, but the rest of his team just went, unfortunately, for TK. But going into this one, I still have confidence that they could definitely win this map. If they can nick one of them, CTF or the next hard point, that last map, Search and Destroy, you've got to feel confident about them.
Yeah, I think so. And I think once we go into this flag tower, I have more confidence in Echo Fox if they win this flag tower.
Yeah.
Whereas I think if Reckless win it, we still could very much see a game 5.
Oh yeah, I think we will see a game 5 if Reckless win it. I mean, still, Reckless have been taking plenty of respawn game modes off people, but the S&D is the problem for everybody else. As we move into this one, Salt starts off with the first kill of the game. Nothing else happened so far. Both teams fighting for control and nobody able to establish anything just quite yet.
Right now, both teams just fighting for that mid-map control by the look of it. Trying to open up the lanes and get the kills so they can make that further push on. But with trades going down, it does slow a lot of things down. You see the first push up right now, going to be Nagafen. Nagafen, if he wins this next kill, is not going to. So it's all back reset and square.
I mean, the only thing is they do have people push back a little bit, so Echo Fox have a little bit more control. You need to get another wave of kills before they can get into his first Sendos. Just had his pants pulled down. On board with Blast as he does make 2 kills in a row, and they start to move up the map here as well. Nagafen is the only one to answer back. Good hit towards the back right from Blast, who has been so impressive. He should be dead. The rest of his team are pushing through though. The distraction might be enough. Bricky gets one there as well, and it's up to Nagafen to try and stop this one. Gets the kill onto Ricky and should slow this push down. They are spawning a gun though, so not the best place to be spawning. A Decimate's still up. If he can get a kill and pull this one away, it's looking good for him, but he's got a lot of members of Echo Fox to get through, and the return comes in. Yeah,
Sneakball kind of relies on the teammates managing to get those kills and push up the map and kind of punch you a hole to exit from. There was none of that. He basically had to fight his own way out. Wasn't quite able to either. But now you can see it's turn for Echo Fox. They're now making the aggressive moves. It's Nagafen again. He's really being aggressive with it, and he goes down because of it.
Back and forth we go, and this control from Echo Fox is just not good enough, though. I mean, yeah, they're getting it, but they're not really executing fantastically when they run towards it, and it's easy kills for Reckless as they move out now. Ricky on a 3 streak. It'll be interesting to see how close he was. He didn't get any flag stops or returns or anything, so nothing out of the ordinary. 3 kills and an assist, obviously, and they push up the map fairly quickly and establish control within comms and loading bay, and just trying to get some more kills here. And the kills are going in their favor, sort of, as Ferro. It's going to come down to 1 versus 1 gunfight. That Percento wins and just about shuts them down. And I mean, this is what's happened throughout the whole game. Somebody gets control, comes down to 1v1, one team wins it. Back and forth we go, same pattern. On with Vicento now though, as Echo Fox go on the charge at the quarter point through this game.
Well, here they come. Unfortunately, they're just not making enough kills in sequence to really get this flag out. Like, you can see the members slowly spawn up. There's almost a trickle of Echo Fox players coming in. However, big kills from Nagafen. He tries to get it. He is going to put the flag out. Does manage to get away as well. He is now running for his life. Chase is coming in from Reckless. You can see they're trying to get the cut. I think it's Decimate who slipped past.
Yeah, he slipped past it, and it's somehow Aqua hasn't seen him.
They have no idea. They have no idea.
He's going to win the gunfight as well. He cannot be allowed to slip past there. There will be questions being asked in there. Echo Fox camp, especially if he makes that kill on new Assault. Not going to quite happen, but Decimate goes huge. I think he somehow slid past Aqua. I do not know how. I haven't got a clue. It literally just must have been bad COD timing.
Yeah. I think, but here's the thing though. He checked. So for me that says we know there's one missing. Someone called that out. Someone said, you know what, someone is missing. Probably knew it was Decimate. He just didn't expect him to be there that quickly.
Clutch kills coming in. Ferro may have slowed it down enough, maybe not. They're going to pull it towards good. No, I don't think Assault has realized they spawned underneath him, and they pull it the other way. That's a flag. Just not working out for Echo Fox here. I feel more confident about Reckless so far. Echo Fox have had the control, but they haven't done anything with it. That's the thing. They haven't been clinical at all.
Now.
All right, okay, he's just going to pull that. This could be a flag.
Yeah, this actually could. They just run out of it. Who's that trying to chase here? For us, he's just got to run up. He loses that gunfight as well. That flag's home.
Flag.
Flag's good.
So, throughout this round, they've had plenty of control, plenty of opportunities. They pull it with 4 members of each team up on the map, and they get a flag. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Echo Fox eventually do take the lead, and deservedly so in the end. Reckless have had to make a couple of clutch players just to stop anything, but on with Decimate now. He does get taken down by Facendo. Reckless in control of the mid-map here. They've got probably 1 or 2 more opportunities to go for a flag. Assault is going to shut that down very quickly though, and it's looking like we could be going into the second half with the Echo Fox lead.
Well, here we go. Echo Fox, maybe one last push in them. 3 members streaming up the map. They managed to get that first kill. Facendo gets it. Assault's looking. They're looking for these picks. 13 seconds if they want to make this play work. Assault goes down. Nagafen tries to make it. And oh, turn and burn. Down he goes as well. That is going to be game over as we go into the second round.
Yeah, good stuff from Echo Fox there. As I said, take a deserved 1-0 lead for Sentinel on a 4 streak as well. That's something to note as we go into the second half. But yeah, as I said, you know, Reckless, they need to take a respawn here. I mean, yeah, okay, if they took a respawn, they may take the hard point next as well if they take the CTF. But realistically, if we go to that last S&D and it looks as strong as it has done in the past 3 S&Ds we've seen from Reckless, this should be their series to lose. If they can take a respawn, of course.
If they can take a respawn, that is the magic question, but not out of this one yet. Catches the flag, round 2 kicking off on board with Decimate so far, and fair enough, they should be 2-0 down if it wasn't for this man.
Decimate now just setting up their first couple of entry kills coming from Echo Fox here, and Decimate and Ricky gonna have to drop back in now. 1 kill does come in onto Nagafen, not allowing too much else. I say that Echo and Facendo have taken 2 down. They're going to mount the pressure on here now. It is actually only Pharaoh left in a position to defend. Where are they actually going to spawn? Up here, that should be interesting. The side control there. So Pharaoh defending well, gets 1, but that flag should be pulled in a second. The kill's going to come around from Nagafen, who's flanked from behind the spawn that Reckless were getting. That flag is going to be pulled and is away momentarily. Is Blast going to be able to do anything yet?
Oh, he's got away. That's enough. He's gone mid. He's got his teammates there as well. They're not even going to chase him. That he's going to go home.
And that's going to be streaks.
Yes, it is. This is all in the hands of Echo Fox now. Right now, Reckless are going to need some serious next gear to move into.
The only positive for them, there's 4 minutes left. There's still plenty of time to pull 2 flags here. If this was a minute remaining, you would say game, but there's still plenty of time. But Echo Fox have been the more dominant squad in this one. You know, I said that they weren't clinical enough, and they get 1 flag out, and they've been a lot more clinical in this second half. They get themselves into good position at guns, and Nagafen just does a great flip round and gets behind them as they respawn. Assault picks up 2. Echo Fox in the driving seat right now here, Bryce.
Well, on board with that one. Picks up the first one.
That's another flag.
And it's away.
That should be another flag.
Oh my goodness.
No, they're going to get the, actually they're going to get past. They got past again. So, Echo Fox have to be very, very careful not to get counter-capped here.
Assault's let them through. He's managed to pick up 1.
Blast
did he miss the flag?
Oh,
he
the
did.
streak's coming
in.
in.
They know he's there.
Echo Fox with 3. That should be the game now.
Well, Aqua's actually going to try for another one. Please don't win that gunfight. You really shouldn't have won it. You weren't even looking the right way.
On with Decimate now, and this is when things get a little bit desperate for Reckless. They're going to have to start pulling flags willy-nilly, if you like, you know, irrelevant of control. They need to start pulling very, very quick.
I'm not sure Americans know what that means.
They probably don't. You know what I say? A lot of things. You know, cat amongst the pigeons. You know that saying?
Yeah, I've heard that, yeah.
That goes over their head every single time.
Okay, I can see that. Into that. There's not many pigeons in America.
You know what? I said that as well. I said, do you have pigeons here? They do actually have a lot of pigeons, funnily enough. I think it's we might have more.
I think it's London. London's famous for pigeons.
Well, the flag has been pulled, but it's currently not a very good situation for Reckless to be in. Ricky can't move any further forward because, well, the artillery's down, which is just taking down Assault as well. That flag is going to be pulled out, and it's going to be down to Pharaoh to try and stop this. If we can get this flag, then it's not out of the question that they come back into this one. And Pharaoh's got the head glitch here, and he's going to get 2. That flag's going to be returned. That's 3-1. 2 minutes to go. Aqua uses a streak for a bit of mid-map control. If Pharaoh can get another kill here, he's on streaks himself. Does go down. Assault takes him. 1:50 to go. It's, I said, not out of the question here for Reckless, but Echo Fox still in the driving seat. Assault is 23-14 right now.
Yeah, and to be fair, Reckless have stepped it up just a little bit, but they have to keep doing this. 1.5 minutes left. This is an scenario you don't want to be in. Relays are so uncommon on this game. They are so difficult to pull off. Can they manage it? You can actually see here, right here, Echo Fox say, no, you know what? We're going again.
Yep, and this is looking like a flag. He should get the cut. Blast should be dead momentarily. He is, so that's the 4th flag for Echo Fox. And And that will be the nail in the coffin in this map. They will go 2-1 up in the series. Going to the hardpoint, Reckless need to nick it, and I mean, whoever wins this next map, obviously if Echo Fox win the next map, they win the series, but I feel as if Reckless win this 4th map, they still win the series. I've got so much confidence in their S&D, and I don't think you can blame me, to be honest with you.
No, not with a statistic like you keep pandering about. It's like one map loss, 1 round loss.
They've lost 2 rounds and 3 S&Ds.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's
pretty good. I'll give you that. That's not bad.
But the problem for them here is that they actually have to get there. If they can get there, full confidence. At this moment in time, though, I'm not feeling too confident that they get there. You know, Echo Fox are playing very, very well in the respawn line. I mean, look, Facendo, Assault, and Aqua putting up 20+ kills, and there's not one member of Reckless who's there. And Assault's making kills like that.
It actually looks like just every single time that Echo Fox make a pull, they just make all of the kills they need to.
Yeah, the cuts are good. They're working very well as a team. Nagafen, you can excuse him for dropping negative. You know, he's the fill-in this team. And Assault is just going to put another one in there. Assault takes down Ricky. That's another flag as well. Echo Fox confidently take Flag Tower, search and destroy. Go to map number 4. Echo Fox on match point.
They certainly are. Can Echo Fox nail it here? Oh, that last S&D, they really don't want to go to a 5th map. It just really wouldn't pay dividends for them. And they're going to hope to. I mean, the thing that you've got to worry about as well, you know, the first map, the London Docks hardpoint, if you're Reckless, you could have won that map. That wasn't a million miles away for you. It was definitely in the realms of possibility. Echo Fox, though, they really need to nail this one.
They do. Echo Fox need to end this here. As I do worry for them in the 5th map. Of course, Reckless. I mean, we're not saying it's untouchable, but, you know, we got to lean on the side of stats. We've got to lean on how well Reckless have been playing the Search and Destroys. You definitely fancy them if it goes to 5th map. However, they need to get there. And as I said, I don't feel too confident that they can at this moment in time. What was the map? Was it Valk?
Yes.
Or was it Valk last? It was Valk HP.
Valk and then Sainte Marie de Mont.
Well, if it gets to Sainte Marie, they 6-0 TK on that last time round, so that's fairly good. But Valkyrie, I don't know. I think it's hard for them to win this map. I think the SMGs on Echo Fox are stronger.
The only benefit I would say is because Echo Fox are playing with a pickup, there's no Saints.
That's true.
Saints is a big help for Echo Fox on this map. So Reckless have more of a chance, I think, because Nagafen is there than I would usually give them credit for.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that a pickup is never going to help you more than when playing with your original 4, of course. So Valk, though, it's one of those ones, if you can lock it down, it's a lot different to London Docks.
Yeah.
So you could say that.
There's no water.
I mean, that is there? I don't think there is. No, it's in the middle of the country. I think it looks like nowhere near sea or rivers, I suppose. Sorry, you've just really put me off what I was going to say.
I thought I'd put a throwaway comment in there and see what you do with it.
Yeah, just completely.
Apparently,
I really can't. You know this. You should know this by now. You just put me off, and I lose track. Anyway, back into it. It's completely different hardpoint to London Docks. London Docks very fast and frantic. It's not too hard to break some of the hardpoints. I mean, none of them are really necessarily money hills. Yeah. Whereas Valkyrie, every single one of them can be to an aspect. Obviously, Office seems to be the one where people get most of their points from, but every single one of them, you pick up 4 kills, you lock it down. You can pick the full 60 up on every single point nearly. Some of them harder than others, of course, but it's a completely different map to London Docks. Do Echo Fox develop into a team that can do it on Valkyrie as well? Do Reckless become a team that can do it on Valkyrie instead of hardpoint? But I do believe we're going to go to a very, very short break before we see map number 4. We'll be coming back. Reckless at 2-1 down here. Echo Fox try and end it here. Reckless want to see a map 5. We'll see after this quick commercial break.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CWL Birmingham. We are going into map 4, Reckless versus Echo Fox. And we are right now in the cusp of seeing Echo Fox. If they take this, they take the series, and Reckless go home.
Well, let's see if they can. And we both feel like they need to. Let's see if they can't get into it. Reckless trying to get some kills on the board here towards ventilation, and Ricky flanking around behind. Ferocities makes things easy as well, but the kill's been answered back by Echo Fox, and Aqua is starting to beam already, and that is a problem for Reckless right now. 4-0 from him, and he's only 100 points off streaks.
Well, he's looking for those streaks as well. He's trying to stay alive desperately, hoping to get the bait come in. Not going to be good enough for him. He is going to go down. They still hold control as well, though, but Ricky trying to make that kill, not quite able to. Vicento will clean it up. And now here comes the rotation.
So a decent first hold by Echo Fox now. If they can, they want to try and give these points on the break to Vicento. He's not too far off. 2 more kills would do it. Finds one. Somehow still alive, and he's a slither away from it, and they do give it over to him. Streaks available.
I like that.
Yeah,
they stay out the hill for him.
Yeah, really good stuff. And the thing is, here on this map, typically we used to say that, you know, streaks aren't necessarily as influential, but they are somewhat influential. Compared to other maps, obviously they're not strong. Smokestacks is mainly where we tend to see them, but rotations and clearing out lanes is where they can be used, and Echo Fox couldn't have asked for a better start. 40 to Reckless's 16. Nagafin on a 5 streak himself.
And he's got 2 of the streaks, almost had the 3rd as well, almost got that artillery strike, not quite able to. More people flooding into the bunker looking for him. Ricky not able to get that either. And Echo Fox already starting to build up a commanding lead here on this map. Aqua's now 7-1, he's actually gone on a second 3 streak.
With assault now, and looking for the rotation over from operations, and here we go. Yeah, Vicento can use these towards the back, makes things easier when they want to push through that direction. Now the pinch can come in. There's only 2 of them left. Those streaks worked very effectively, and let's see if they can capitalize on the position they found themselves in there. Now they do get control. They have Force Blast out. He's going to get taken down as well, and now it's up to Echo Fox to hold. Reckless only with 18 points on the board so far, but we know how this map can swing. And speaking of swinging, the kill feed swings in Reckless's favor once again, and they are going to get the points on the board here.
Now full control for them into the storage bunker, and I'm wondering whether or not they are able to just keep this pushed out as much. You can see players from Echo Fox now starting to move in position, trying to take this away here. They're actually giving up a little bit of time for the next rotation, but trying just to get in, and they are going to manage it.
I'm surprised they sent as many numbers over here. They have sent Nagafin, so there's a big gunfight going down towards the back that Nagafin wins towards office, so it's definitely going to help them on the rotation. They start to rotate now. We can see though, Reckless are spawning up quite close to office, so it comes down literally to Nagafin to try and win a couple of gunfights here. He's going to get taken down. Blast goes down to Aqua though, and they want to try and force him out. Good stuff by Reckless to rotate around. Still a 40-point game, and they are going to win the rotation kills. Good stuff by them.
Yeah, that was all down to kind of Echo Fox just not having the numbers there. You saw the amount of bodies they kind of threw at the last hard point. And we knew if they could push through and rotate around, it would be great, but it still delayed them just enough for Reckless to be able to keep flooding through and have the better position.
Now we can see that Echo Fox are spawning closer towards storage, and they're going to try and push through the front door. They get 1 and 2. Nagafin takes down Decimate. Ricky's got some work to do here. Nagafin takes him as well, but not too far away from Reckless. They should be able to push him fairly quickly. They're going to be able to. They should get the pinch in onto Aqua and Nagafin. They are going to. Vicento and Aqua, though, answer back with kills of their own. They're trying to push through, and once again, Reckless clean them out, and that should be pretty much a tight game as we go towards smokestacks. We can see Echo Fox have rotated around there already.
Now, Assault laying in wait, ready to get this one. Aqua trying to keep his streak alive. Trying to make more kills going on here as well, but for me, it just seems like they should be further ahead. It almost feels like Echo Fox have controlled most of this game, but as we move into the smokestacks, so little difference in score.
That's the thing with this map, and you know, we said about it, you can really hold some hills. Let's talk about this lane department. I mean, Decimate has 6 kills, Blast has 9. Consistency on the side of Echo Fox, 16, 17 for Aqua, but yet they're still only ahead by 20 at this moment in time. You're right, it should be more. They haven't used their streaks necessarily as... I mean, it shows that streaks aren't massive on this map, I suppose, because, you know, the streaks that have come out from Echo Fox has been fairly significant, but they haven't been able to establish too much of a lead with it. At this moment in time, though, they're getting a lot of look at smokestacks and have extended that lead somewhat.
Well, trying to go and get into this next hill, get ready for this rotation as well. Echo Fox have built their lead back up slightly, but is it going to be enough as Reckless will still only end about 20 points away?
And they're going to get the scrap.
Now, here we go. Back around the rotations we go. Straight in the middle hill. Echo Fox have the control first of all, but here come Reckless trying to come in. That's a stick as well. Didn't even need to make that kill. He actually ended up getting taken down because of it. And now you're going to see Reckless have control. They're trying to go in, but Nagafen opens it straight back up for his teammates, allowing them to flood in. Here comes Reckless putting bodies in. Decimate picks up 2. Ricky's tries to help, but a little bit of hesitation for him there.
Echo Fox get control quite easily. I say that. Blast is there to make 2. He's going to find the 3rd and 4th. He does manage to stay alive, which would be important for them, but Nagafen shuts that down, and Echo Fox just seem to have the better of them on the odd occasion. The kills come in for Ricky, though. That's 3, a grenade, a bar kill, and a pistol. The perfect trio, and let's see, can Echo Fox continue this on? Ricky is going to get taken down. Now, I'm interested to see how close he would have been to streaks. I think he would have just been a little bit short. As we do move around to storage, let's see what they can do, but Echo Fox still in the lead here.
They are a narrow lead it is though as well. Another big gunfight from Rackler trying to hold this one off. He's not going to. And now we switch around. We switch around into the operations bunker. And Ricky is in here again. This is what happened last time. They get control. Can Echo Fox smash their way in this time though? Oh. No. Ricky with the bar holding them off. He has backup as well. That's Decimate there. He's going to end up going down. Ricky's still alive with this bar pre-aiming in the corner. And it's going to be up for Echo Fox to reset, regain, and come back at them. They're desperately trying to. Ricky's had nothing to do for the last couple of minutes.
They want to try and give him some kills as well, but Blast picks up 3 and 4 currently, and not too far off Streaks himself. So 2 players on Reckless quite close to it, Ricky and Blast. If they could get some going, that might help them out here. But they have, for the first time, taken the lead here. Every single point on Operations Bunker going towards them as we go towards storage. Really, really good work by Reckless. They've spun this game on its head.
And that could be the spin here. This could be where this game changes. Reckless now getting the lead for the first time. Echo Fox are under the gun. You can see them now trying to get this rotation. Right now, Echo Fox have it, and they need to try and take the lead back here. You do not want to give Reckless an inch, and you can see they're actually pushing out the lanes very, very effectively. Decimate makes a big kill there as well, though. Ferocity's coming in, and he is going to go down as well. Assault is the last one left in the hill, and you can see it's going to come down to Blast, and Blast is going to go down, allowing the reinforcements from Echo Fox to come back.
Good hold by Echo Fox, but on that previous hardpoint, Reckless posted up 57 points, which is phenomenal. But Assault is starting to fire, and 4 members of Reckless go down again. Back and forth here, Bryce. Nothing to really separate them so far, and it was the same case in the first hardpoint. They were backwards and forwards, and it was just Echo Fox pulled away in the final 50 seconds or so. Can they do this again? The rotation around office is the important thing here. We can move away from Nagafen if anybody on...
Can you hear us?
They can't hear us. We need to look towards this rotation. Ricky...
Well, we missed the rotation kills. They were very important.
Yeah, they were massively important.
And the person we kind of want now is Facento, because Facento's trying to do something, but we're still on with Nagafen. Nagafen's going to do something in a minute. I've got a feeling. I hope he's going to do something.
We've been watching him for about 30 seconds, and he's not seen Assault.
There we go. On a Decimate, who's in the hill and away from the action.
Decimate holding this down, but
I'm gonna look at the mini-map. Right now, Aqua's coming up to it, so it should be an Aqua Decimate fight coming up right now.
We might see a gunfight. There it is. Decimate gets 2, and he's not far off Streaks himself, and Reckless have come very, very close to Streaks in the past minute or 2, and just not being quite get there. We do know that Echo Fox, I presume they wasted them all here. There would have been a point where they would have liked to use them, I would imagine, but Decimate, this is an important kill, does get it, gets taken down in 20 seconds of Echo Fox's office left. They're going to get pushed out of it. It's actually going to be Ricky there who gets taken down. It's going to be up to one last player. That's going to be Blast. Finds one, finds the second as well. And that scrap time is going to go over to them. As we go over towards Smokestacks, they can win it here, and they've got Streaks to help them do so.
Now, this is big for them. Calling in that fighter pilot. Is he going to get 2? He does as well. They're going to try and hold this one now for just as long as possible. Theoretically possible to win on this hill. Glide bomb coming in from Reckless.
Sendo picks up 5, the Streaks coming in. Decimate does take down Assault, and Nagafen answers back with 2 of his own there, though. Ferocity's coming in there with a kill on him, and here comes the Streaks from Decimate. It's going to force them back, which is partially good enough, gets 1. But Echo Fox spawning very, very close at storage hole. They're going to push towards Smokestacks very, very quickly, and those Streaks from Reckless come to nothing. We're going to see another hill, though.
Yeah, neither team can win here. Assault just pre-aiming. But you know what? For Echo Fox, it seems like at points they've managed to get all their players in the hill, and then they've just lost it over and over again. And now as we go round, it's still going to be Reckless in the lead here. We might be going to a map 5.
Reckless still in the lead, and they're going to get the final 10 on Smokestacks. They are going to be 8 away by the time we move around to ventilation. Echo Fox need 40.
This is all for Echo Fox right now. One of the hardest hills to hold on every single map is Middle Hill, and doing it flawlessly is something no team ever has to rely on. But Echo Fox want it.
They've had quite a lot of luck here.
Oh, for Ferro's just opened it up. That big 2-piece is just allowed his team to start flooding in.
Decimate.
Aqua goes down. Decimate, that's a big kill for him as well, and they're starting to get in the hill. It's all on Echo Fox. They have to flood. There's no tactics. There's no sophistication. It's get in that hill and fire through every available doorway, every choke point. Do not allow them to breathe.
They've had a little bit of time to actually push through, and they can actually still win it here, so Reckless need to fight as well. It's not even a 10-point game anymore, and Echo Fox have held this down so well. Decimate makes 2 and 3. Aqua's the only one to answer back. Ricky kills 1. Are they going to be able to get it? Nagafin is not close enough, and that is going to be Reckless forcing a map number 5.
Decimate just pulled off one of the greatest 3 pieces of his career that kept them in the game. It was almost an Echo Fox hold, but just not enough in the end.
Echo Fox were in the lead the majority of that game until it went to that 3rd rotation and Reckless started bringing it back. Yeah, fantastic stuff from them, and that's that respawn game mode that we said that they could need. Now it goes to the last map, Search and Destroy, with their record. You couldn't bet against them.
You're right, you really can't bet against Reckless, and coming back into that, you got to remember Echo Fox held the lead for a good, I'd say
3 or 4 minutes,
2/3 of the game. Yeah, maybe 2/3 of the game, and then they lost it, and I said, "Oh, that could be bad." And Echo Fox started coming back, and it went back and forth. And when we got into that final hill, I was like, "There's no way Echo Fox can do this." And then I thought, "Oh, hold on, 230, 244."
They held it well. I think it was, I mean, it was up to Decimate to get that 3-piece at the end, wasn't it? But
how he got it.
If you can get 4 men inside of ventilation, there's 4 doors to watch. That's the thing, I think. 4 or 3. So if they can just watch those doors and hold it down, yeah. Echo Fox were very close to getting that. You could see in the minimap they had one guy who was on the way in. Decimate gets him, then they've got doors to watch. You know, it's not just Decimate in that scenario. Yes, he makes 3 kills, but you know, Echo Fox are being pushed from every single side. He does clean it up though. Reckless force on map number 5. We're going to go to Sainte Marie, where last time out against TK they won 6-0. I know I keep bashing this home, but every single time S&D has come up for Reckless, they have looked insanely good.
Hey, it's Reckless' game to lose now, in my opinion.
Yeah, 100%.
You get that second S&D, you've managed to push this to a map 5. You know, you got embarrassed a little bit on the capture of the flag. Maybe Reckless go to revenge here and say, you know what, we're going to embarrass you in this S&D.
I mean, they well could. I mean, we've seen what happened in the first S&D on Sainte Marie. I will say, I mean, I suppose it is a different type of S&D map. You know, it's more about taking control of sites, and when you want to try and retake control of sites rather than, you know, when on docks it's more, it can be like that towards A, but B is a bit more, you know, fluid, where teams just looking for the picks before they push in. So it's a different type of S&D map, but at this moment in time for Reckless, it doesn't really feel like it matters what type of S&D map it is. You know,
quite.
they've looked so good on every single one we've seen them so far.
Yeah, I think, admittedly, I'm going to have to move away from my Echo Fox prediction ever so slightly. Yeah. The 3-0 is gone, but no, the S&D for Reckless has been superb. And they said S&D wins championships. That's probably a little bit too early to say in this case.
Yeah.
But we've seen teams like this before. You know, when they have that great S&D, they can just punish teams. You can take a respawn somewhere. They just did a Valkyrie. It wasn't a clean game. It wasn't like it was their game. Oh, they're great. It was like, oh, they managed to take it. Obviously, there are other good S&D teams in the game. And that's where that whole strategy starts to fall apart, right? If you're only good at S&D, fortunately they're not. And they narrowly lost both hardpoints. So Reckless continuing on this great losers run.
Well, let's see if they can do it. We are going to load in the 5th map. It is going to be Sainte Marie. I'm trying to think of what Echo Fox can do to try and combat this. They need Aqua to maybe get control of that mid building.
I'll put on Nagafin.
Put it on
He's a pickup.
He's the pickup. He needs the
yeah, put all the pressure on the pickup. That's a good idea.
That's nice of you, Bryce.
Clutch or kick. That's the one.
Well, I mean, he's getting kicked after this anyway. So,
That's true.
Yeah.
Kick or kick.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I want to move away. Do you think there's going to be any roster changes after this event?
So this is interesting, right? As soon as that roster lock comes off, it very much depends on a couple of teams.
Because the teams in playoffs can't change,
like Splice will probably have one.
But what does Splice change?
Splice will probably have one. I've heard that they could change.
Okay.
The biggest thing is he's actually going on the main stage right now. If Optic Gaming fail in this event, and
what do you say is a fail? Not winning, or
anything outside top 3 is a fail for them.
Yeah.
If basically Optic Gaming would be the biggest catalyst. We were discussing this yesterday, and we said if Optic Gaming failed to place well again, then that team will split. Who leaves, who goes, who comes, whatever. it will create one of the biggest roster manias we've seen in about 3 years.
That would be mad because that team's been together for so long, and
no one's really sure what would happen in that scenario, whether they just change one player or two. It would probably be two, and if those two players... Here's the thing about Optic, right? Every single player on that team, if they drop into the FA rosters, into the FA pool, creates a ripple effect, because every team will take them. There's not a player on that team you wouldn't take, or at least consider taking if you're not winning.
I mean, I think if Rise are going to win this event, they don't change. I think they're the only team that possibly doesn't change.
Yeah, if they win the event, sure.
Yeah, whoever wins this event doesn't change, but outside of that, you could see nearly everybody. Yeah. I suppose, you know, Red have had a poor performance. You know,
Red won't change.
I think
Red are a safe bet. They're happy with how they are.
But I mean, we talk about Splice. Who the hell do they get in? I mean, outside of the Red and Splice, the only other player I could possibly put my money on somebody taking is Scraps.
Possibly. I don't know if Scraps fits well in that team,
That's the thing, yeah, exactly. In terms of pure talent, I would put him just outside of
so I've heard all kinds of things about Splice. I don't really know who would come and who would go.
That's the problem, though,
I think probably Jerd and Madcat will stick together is the only way I can get it.
And maybe a complete split.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows at this point? I mean, the thing is,
we're just speculating.
We can speculate all we want at the same time, but, you know, things never go the way that anybody actually thinks they will. So it'll be interesting to see after this event. And I think, does it happen after playoffs?
Yeah,
it must be after playoffs.
The roster mania, kind of, like I said, the roster mania we see kind of determines on a few things. It's like how big is the team that splits, who splits.
Yeah.
Like I said, if Optic split, that would be the catalyst for the biggest roster mania ever. If they don't, because they win the event, it would actually be a little bit smaller. I would be surprised to see more than 1 or 2 moves amongst the top teams.
Yeah.
And then anything outside the top 8, they'll probably just go to bits and reform again.
Potentials for me, Envy could make a change.
Yeah, Envy's definitely a possibility.
Anyone on the bubble?
E-United.
Oh,
FaZe.
EG.
EG, yeah. That's changing.
Yeah, 100%. But outside of that, we will go back into this series. We are on to map number 5. All of our eggs are in the Reckless basket right now. They take the S&D first time around 6-1 in convincing fashion, and they've looked simply flawless on this game mode so far this weekend from what we've seen. Ferocities opens it up with the first kill. Game sound will be sensational as well. There it is. This blast does get this bomb down, and A is something that they like to get a hold of as well, and it's worked out for them this time around. Ferocities with 2 kills straight away, and it's suddenly left very quickly to Nagafen and Assault to try and retake the site 2v4.
And this is, if you're Echo Fox, it's not what you want to happen on the S&D.
Ferocity picks up 3 or 4.
Not get a single kill in the first round.
This happened last time. They get a lot of kills in, and Decimate's going to pick up the 4th and final kill after Ferro picks 4. This happened last time. They picked up a round without a death. And the thing is, things can get rolling very, very quickly, and we know how strong streaks can be on this map. They can completely dictate it. So that's going to be... Who got the bomb plan? Okay, it was Blast. So Ferro is going to be, what, 3-2-5 off streaks. Echo Fox now, they need this round back. Badly. You know, if Ferocities gets a couple of kills here, then it could be game over already.
Nagafen trying to kind of scope this out. A side still open. And there's he's using a bar without a sight. I haven't seen that in a while.
Oh, well, Echo and Facendo do get a kill each here. And yeah, I know what you mean. The sight is something that you usually would see. Facendo taking down Blasting. Now it's just damage limitation for Ferocities. He survives just momentarily, and they really need to try and make this kill without too much going in his favor.
There we go, Echo Fox come back into it.
All right, okay.
1-1 here in map number 5. Assault just has that pre-fire there for Ferro. And that's exactly what we want. Echo Fox need to keep firing back.
Yeah, it's important that they did that.
It's all momentum now, it's all morale.
Yeah, if Reckless won that round confidently, then Echo Fox could have been dead in the water. But as it is, they do get the round back.
Right.
Ricky and Blast not with a kill yet.
Attacking side now with Reckless. We see it looks like it's going to be an A push. Sorry, a B push. Now, incoming nade straight away. Stop that push coming in from the defensive side of Echo Fox. Looking to try to break the side. Shoulder peek, 4-man shoulder peek. All of them try to get into it, and it ends up, because of that, Blast takes down Ferro.
Chinks in the armor, maybe. So far, Reckless.
It was a 4-man shoulder peek.
Out with the first round, they haven't looked great. Saying that, we're only in the 3rd. Let's see. Nagafin should be able to hold this now. This would be a very hard round for Reckless to win and a very hard one for Echo Fox to lose. There's somebody around the back. That's Decimate. I think he's been spotted. He should be nullified out. They know exactly where he is. They don't know where Ricky is, but this just makes things so hard for Reckless right now.
Now Decimate trying to look for another kill here. They don't have the numbers. It's a 2 versus 4.
He's getting away with it, you know.
Did he get spotted there?
I don't know.
think he did.
And that bomb's down. Echo Fox.
Surely not from this position. 2v4, he's definitely been spotted there. Down he goes.
He will go down.
1v4 for Ricky.
Yeah, this is an impossible situation. At least he has the bomb down.
And he's been tagged.
Yeah, he's in a world of hell now. Echo Fox about to take the lead in this search and destroy, surely, as Ricky goes down. And they're going to give that defuse to Vicento, who also has 3 kills. So I think it's Reckless there. They will have that information. They will know Vicento is relatively close. 2-1 to Echo Fox now.
All right, well, Echo Fox taking the lead. Maybe not going the way of the other S&Ds.
I can say it in this country. Cat amongst the pigeons. Echo Fox 2-1 up now. Let's see, can they continue where they had left off? Keeping it going would be nice. Another round, and what blasted so well against TK was this sniper over at B. And he had a lot of joy with it. Grenade's going to go in. That bomb is going to go down. 3 versus 4. Reckless need to retake though. Gets a tag with a grenade. Nagafin bursts out though, which could be important. Blasters take him. Ferocity's through the door, and Aqua's going to go down, and they retake that confident. Ferro's shooting bodies at 2-2.
That's bad juju.
All right. 5 kills for Ferro so far though.
Oh, I'm not sure you should have done that, Ferro.
No, he shouldn't have done that.
I'm very much an advocate of not shooting
the
bodies.
Juju man is out for you. He's out for you. You can't be doing that at 2-2. If they were 4-0 up, then fair enough. But at this point, it's an evenly poised game.
It's 2-2, Ferro. What are you doing?
Foolish.
Yeah. All right, well, let's see whether the bad juju is coming or whether or not Reckless can end up taking this one. So we see them start off on the attack again. Split push this time. May actually end up going towards A. Players mid-street, they're looking for this first pick. They just sort of spread out, try to gather some intel.
Oh, Naga in a good spot here behind the bomb. It's probably one of the most powerful positions on this map. Where Nagafin is set up here, and Reckless a little bit tentative, and first blood's going to go to Vicento. That's going to help Echo Fox now. Reckless need to do something in a 3v4 situation, and it's a tough one. There's not many bodies over towards B. Nagafin is going to be spotted. He's going to have to move. The grenade will come in, and he is well aware of what's going on here. They're going to try and take this B site. He's doing enough, right? Okay, Ferro does get the kill on Vicento, but Nagafin has done a great job there. A couple of bullets in, not taking anything himself. It forces Reckless to have to take their resources elsewhere.
Certainly does. Now Assault.
Aqua needs someone to go and fight.
Looking to lock down inside here. And this is a big position for them if they can get that bomb down. Problem is, Assault is in the way.
They flipped it.
Yeah, they have. Nagafin is going for the flank here. Can he get there in time? I think he just will be able to.
They flipped it over
there time. What am I on about?
That's worked out perfectly. That flank from Nagafin looked real good. Ferro, 4 kills in a row. He's a kill away from streaks. This round, if it goes in Reckless's favour, it's looking good for them. Nagafin and Assault trying to retake.
Assault just putting fire down everywhere. Very difficult retake for him and himself. Probably just going to look for a pick.
I think who got the bomb down.
Stay alive, wait for a pick.
The bomb was down by, well, I presume it would even blast, so he won't get the extra points. Could have been Ricky, of course, and he's just trying to get some picks here. Going to be very hard with 15 seconds left to go. Ferro's chasing the kill. They want to try and give it over to Ferro if they can, but it is going to come in. Reckless 3-2 up. Very good round from them. A first blood came in from Echo Fox, and it was looking good for them for a while, and Ferro just starts picking bodies.
Slightly going to question it from Assault. Like, I don't know whether he was hoping to just run in and just defuse.
I mean, it depends who gets the bomb down, because obviously they get the points if the bomb explodes. I think that's what he's thinking.
Yeah, it's true.
Which is fair. Reckless 3-2 up, and it really does hang for Echo Fox here. If they can get around and make sure Ferocity does not get these streaks, which he is very close to getting, as just a big assist, then this is bad. Ooh, he rushes up top, and Ricky gets the first kill on Aqua. In a good spot here now to try and get a pick.
Now, both teams looking for information. Echo Fox in the bad position though. They don't have map control. They have the numerical disadvantage. And it will be Ricky who'll make the big play first. He ends up getting that kill as well. 4 versus 2. Nagafen and Assault. Can they get something from the Ashes this round has become?
They need to try and take Ferro here, or just not allow him to get anything extra. 4-2 is still a result you can bring back, but if they're 4-2 up and Ferro gets streaks, it just makes it that so much harder. Nagafen does take down Blasto, so that makes it a bit more achievable. Ricky takes down Naga. 1 versus 3. Now Assault does take Ferro, so that's not so bad. A 1 versus 2 now for Assault to try and achieve. Ricky, though, he's on a 5 streak. That's another kill on the board and another round on the board for Reckless. 4-2 now, and it's Ricky who's on the 6th streak now. He will have streaks.
He's going from bad to worse for Echo Fox, from 2-1 up to 4-2 down.
4 rounds in a row. 3 rounds in a row, I should say, sorry. Master's on.
It's all bad.
It is bad. Ricky, I'd be interested. He should have those streaks now, definitely. He was not on 3 and just won a 6th streak with plants as well.
All right, here we go. Reckless streaks starting to get under their belts. And they are up in this Sainte Marie. They seem to have found their feet here again. Again, that split, not being aggressive here. At least it's not the 4-man peak this time.
Bit more tentative.
They've not
from
seen
them.
Anybody though.
The thing is
at
that,
all.
Yeah, I mean it's okay for them. They want to gather some information before they start calling these streaks, and that's the thing. But at the same time, you can see that Echo Fox are aware of what's going on. You can see the silhouettes look like they've got the ghillie suits on, so Mountains should be equipped, and they're inside. They really do not want those streaks on Ricky to be influential. Aqua does take down Blast, and Facendo's going to have to drop off. Ferro takes Aqua and is traded away from Naga, and Assault gets 1. Ricky answers with a streak, but he's in a 1 versus 2, so this could be wasted.
Yeah, he was in that glide bomb just as his teammates all started to trade. And he's still playing now. Did Assault see him? Assault did see him, and he's going to go down.
Gets the kill first, so he gets his artillery on the back of that.
Well, wasted a streak, got a streak.
Yep.
Kind of works out.
Yeah, well, I would say, if anyone's happier, it's Echo, I would say, but, you know, it's not the worst thing in the world for Reckless, of course. 4-3 now, they do enter back, and that was a good round for Echo Fox. They just got the picks where they needed to. Aqua did really well in the mid-map as well. Ricky, I think he should have got his artillery. He got the kill, unless the bullet didn't register until after he died, which does happen occasionally. Yeah, he did get it.
All right, well, 2 streaks in the bag for Ricky. And you're going to wonder just where they're going to go from here. And you can see right now, it looks like Echo Fox are trying to dominate that mid-street. They're trying to open it up so they can go either bomb site, pull Reckless out of position. And it's not quite working yet. You see that big first gunfight actually ended up going down. Aqua's trying to get that kill, not quite able to. Decimate ends up getting the first blood. And Decimate gets the second blood as well. Echo Fox struggling here, eventually traded away, but numbers not in their favor. Oh!
Okay, Aqua does make this winnable for Sendo. Now in a 1 versus 2, he may just get pinched though. Is he aware of what's going on? And he should.
Oh my goodness.
Jesus Christ. I mean, I think he would have died anyway, but he nearly absolutely destroys Blast.
I think I almost died.
5-3 now, 1 round away.
Can Reckless do another one of these?
It's looking likely. They've lost more rounds in this game than they have done in the last 3 Search and Destroys they've played though.
Well,
and
here
the
we go.
Reckless S&D stat man.
2 streaks to play around as well. I mean,
it's their game to lose. Totally their game to lose.
Fighter pilot, clear the bomb site. Artillery, cut off the second side maybe.
It wouldn't surprise me. I mean,
and then you only have to watch top and flank.
Echo Fox though, they know that their streaks are available. If Sando could get the first, the thing is they need Ricky to just sit back here. Number 2 on the map. Where is he? He's sitting pretty far back, but if he gets picked, then it becomes a winnable round for Echo Fox.
Well, we all know that Echo Fox are running Mountain right now, so no streaks coming in from Ricky yet. Oh, he's still a player there, not able to quite get him. Here comes the first.
Okay, he's
that
trying.
is the fighter pilot. hasn't done anything. He made the hit marker through the wall, though. The only thing it may have done is push them all inside. Here comes artillery.
Right, where's he going to put it, though?
He hasn't. He's not sure.
Taking a...
There we go, 3v3.
Just taking the time a little bit too much
here. Control. Like, if they get that bomb down, they can lock off an entire...
Oh, that could be it.
Yeah. Ricky can now put that down, cover his teammate.
Moves across, lets himself
He's getting it.
regain his health.
Ricky's actually not using it.
And Nagafin should be dead in a second. He jumps out, but Ricky in the mid-map should get one. Is he going to get the second? It won't matter. Reckless with another S&D win, 6-3. They take the series 3-2.
Reckless again. That S&D keeps bringing them forward. And in the end, artillery strike didn't even need it.
No, he didn't. It's one of those streaks that it can be. It's so situational while you use it. Whereas, you know, the glide bomb and the fighter pilot, you could just